Om Shanti. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this an experiential session. And today's topic is true freedom, right? Freedom from negativity. And before we start, if you want to listen into the Hindi language, you can select the interpreter option. So आप अगर हिंदी में सुनना चाहते हैं तो ट्रांसलेशन हो रहा है तो आप इंटरप्रेटर ऑप्शन को सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. So let's begin with a thought. So right now in this situation, in this moment, what is the thought for myself? What kind of thoughts am I having for myself? So let's check ourselves. Am I having beautiful thoughts, positive thoughts? Am I experiencing excellent, perfect? I feel it's a beautiful moment. How do you feel? First of all, we came to this place for the session, or you could join on the Zoom for this session. So the first great act, you have done it for yourself. So it means you will be experiencing peaceful and positive thought at that moment, right? You made it. Sometimes, we plan, and in between some obstacle comes, and then challenges are there. We want to do, but we can't do it. Then there's a guilt, there's a, that we want to do, but it's not happening. So there is the urge that I want to do. But then right now we are able to do. So how is it? How is it possible? How is it happening? So we have to check our process. The first of all, we want to free ourselves from negative and waste thoughts. So let's understand what is negativity. What is the waste energy, waste thought? Sometimes, we have experienced that, but sometimes we don't realize that we are influenced, we are getting influence of this negativity. And we are slave of those feelings. Again and again, we go into that same cycle. So how do I free myself? Freedom is very important subject. People, they always fight for their own freedom, correct? Whether it is in the history, we saw that the country fought for their own freedom, or humankind, communities, even the religion, even or individual, they were looking for their own freedom. And that's how we always celebrate the Independence Day of that nation or country or whichever place would be. But let's talk about our true freedom from within. Maybe externally in this physical world, we might get the freedom from someone or something, but internally we need to check, am I a free person? Am I enjoying my freedom, or am I still in a bondage? Am I influenced of this negative emotions? So what are the negative emotions? Do we know about that? Are we aware of those negative emotions? Not just thought, but with the thoughts, there are emotions. And also, we create awareness, we create an attitude, and thereby I see through my eyes in the same way. Even I emerge my words just with that influence. And also I act accordingly. There's a full chain, right? Whole chain is there. Thought comes, I create an awareness, attitude, I bring into my vision, I emerge from my words, and I act accordingly. And I create my world. I create my world similarly. So as I think, so I create my world. In Hindi, it's called Sankalp Se Srishti. So how do I, what kind of a world am I creating? Many people, they blame each other. Even they blame God. Why do I have to, suffer? Why do I have to go through all this? So already there is a burden of negativity, and then by having a negative thoughts and emotions, we are adding more burden. So burden to burden, what will happen? More heavier. So when we are heavy, then say for example, body wise also, if we are heavy, or somebody is putting a heavy thing on our head, how do we feel? Not comfortable, not easy, not light. We cannot move around. So similarly, within, if I'm holding something, if I'm using negative emotions and energies, then definitely it's a burden. Heaviness is there. I'm creating that negative world for myself. I'm the creator of my own world, my inner world, my outer world. The experience, I'm going to have it. So very first thing that we need to realize that nobody is creating. I'm the one. I'm the one creating this world. Today, I might feel very good, and tomorrow it's the same world, but my feelings have changed. So based on my karma, based on my thinking, based on my relationship, how I do it, how I behave it, what kind of energy am I giving to the universe? So in return, I will receive it. So few things. First, where does it come from? Negativity. How can I stop? Second. And can I become an embodiment of positive energy? Can I use that more and more? So we have to work on this. So where does it come from? Negative emotions, thoughts, energy, all of that. Where does it come from? Think about it. As we discussed just now, that I create. How do I create that? So there are many things like input and output, right? So from the outer world, what am I taking? Am I adopting something which is not good for me? Because in this world there are many different things, many experiences we will get. many challenges we will have. Situations are coming in the life to teach us something. And also, we need to understand the situation is giving me this lesson, yeah, giving me the gift for this life. So when we understand in this way, definitely we come out from the negative aspects. Like if you have seen a movie or drama or cartoon show, there's always a good guy and bad guy, devil and angel. Have you seen that? There are so many movies and dramas. They always create based on these two things. So finally, who wins? Angel, the divinity, good person will win. What is goodness? What is bad? What is bad quality? So, mhm. So negativity. What is negativity and what is positivity? So negativity, where we use vices. That is not my natural nature. Where when I am using my innate qualities, that's where I feel positive energy around me. So my innate qualities, many a time you must have heard through the sessions, 7 innate qualities. So when we use them, like peace, love, happiness, bliss, power, wisdom, purity, all of those, it's like the wisdom is there, right? When I use wisdom, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Walking on the right path, not taking a wrong path. So the wisdom, the intellect is helping me that moment. So similarly, the peace quality or love quality. Let me practice, let me use this quality. And I feel good, and also around me, people will feel good. Correct? So that's my choice now. Because negativity comes from different experiences. How I take it. It's my own decision. It's my own creation, right? Just a very simple example that everyone knows. There is a cup, and cup has a water, and it is only half filled. And then somebody would give the comment, you gave me only half glass. And somebody will say, oh, you gave me at least half glass full. So how I see, how I look at it. Very simple example. Similarly, in the life, there are many moments, there are many situations. In that situation, how do I see that? So for that, I need to train ourselves. How do I change that? Oh, it was a horrible accident, very painful, this, many things. And whenever we will sit in the car, our subconscious mind will remind me again and again what had happened. The fear, the pain, sorrow, because I'm holding that. I don't let go of those feelings, that moment, same moment. Even though we experience it's okay, let it go. We don't clean our consciousness, inner consciousness. So then what happens? I carry those feelings. And then when I sit in the car, then I'm afraid. Oh, if I drive, this will happen. Somebody will hit me. Oh, what will happen, and so on, right? We get fear because we got that experience. And some people, they never go into the car then. That much fear. Mhm. So it's not just one example, there are many examples we have in the life. So we create negative vibrations for myself. We create for ourselves. We create that negative world for ourselves. So now I'm the master. Now we need to realize this. I'm the master. I'm the creator. Should I sit with this fear or should I come out from this fear? Come out from these negative emotions, because there are many emotions: fear, anxiety, and depression. What else? There are many, right? Different emotions. Becoming upset, anger, too much greed, right? All of those negative emotions, negative feelings, negative behavior, then all of those. How do I change myself? Are we losing? Okay. So, the very first thing we need to teach ourselves, we should become a teacher of ourselves and we have to tell us we have to write down this very important message. Whatever is happening is always good. Whatever had happened had some reason, some lessons that I had to learn. And whatever will happen in the future is based on my present karma. So let me focus on my present time. Let me create something new, good, and powerful, positive. So I create my own destiny. I create my world, I create my energy, and also I create my destiny. I cannot blame anyone. And I cannot wait for someone, even for God. God is also saying, I'm there to help you, but you need to start. Have courage and start doing something. Cannot sit back and say, oh, I can't do, I'm failure, I'm not good enough. I have done everything, but nothing works for me. So then we give up, hopelessness. So all those negative feelings comes. There are many beautiful movies or drama. There's always a moral lesson, that always teaching us. Don't give up. There's a very nice famous story for children, tortoise and rabbit. Both are having a race. So looking at the rapid speed, tortoise is not saying that, hey, I can't race with this one. I give up. No. Having a self-confidence and courage, let me start. Don't look around. Have self-respect. Keep running. And then what happens in the story? What is the moral of the story? Everyone knows? Yeah. So slow but steady wins the race. So whatever it is, so respect, self-respect, courage, and goal. Set your goal. and then we will win. And some stories, we know that many devils will come, obstacles will be there, and there is no hope. There was a beautiful story about the king in Bharat, in India, in olden days. In the history, it's mentioned. Very brave um, king, uh, I guess from the Rajasthan side, and he was very brave and he fought, and he was in the battlefield. And then one time came, so he was losing. So the other side, the army, they were trying to catch him. So now he went into the jungle, forest, and he was hiding there. He was alone. So he thought, now everything is ending. I can't do anything now. So then, there is always a deal. If you give up, then, something, they will help and so on. So he sends this message to the opposite party, the other kingdom, that I'm ready to surrender myself. But his language was not the same language as they were using. So this the person in the kingdom, that person was knowing this language, his language. So he read that message, the letter, and as he was reading, he felt something is not right, because he knows the courage of that king. And now he thought, what is happening? He's so courageous and so brave king. And now he's losing his energy. So then, in return, he wrote a letter in his language that even the sun can rise from west side. Even the rivers can go backward. So there are so many beautiful, in the poem form, he wrote this message that everything can go upside down, but you cannot lose this. So he was actually helping him. And then that little message, that little poem, gave courage to him. And then he gathered all these energies, and then he came back, and then he fought, and he was a winner. So, like, sometimes the environment, the circumstance would be like that. Everybody will say, you're a failure, nothing works. There are many things. We will feel like we are in a darkness. Nothing is working. But there is a hope. There is a light. The light, the supreme light, is also helping us at that moment, and supreme light is showing the light, the path. My dear child, walk on this path. So there's always a tiny light is visible. Means there's a hope, there's a chance, opportunity, there's a positivity, there's a purpose, goal in the life. Wake up, recognize and see. We have to do so much. We cannot give up. So do you feel sometimes it happens like that? Nothing works, and then all of a sudden something comes, and that gives us energy. There are many other beautiful stories about out of body experience. Many people, they go through cancer or some severe illness, and then they thought, okay, they are leaving the body, like dying. So then they go to this bright light, supreme light, and light is saying, no, you have a purpose to live in the same body. So they come back. So many different experiences, but it's beautiful. Sometimes in the life we had to go through this experiences also. That's where we will appreciate the importance of the positivity also, isn't it? Am I right? Yeah. If we don't experience the darkness, if we don't see the night, how we will appreciate the day? Correct? So similarly, negativity, those are also different emotions. It's also called the absence of positivity, absence of our innate qualities. So it's like a weakness of the soul. So now I need to conquer. I need to conquer those weaknesses. I cannot sit back with that. So different experiences will come in the life. It means I need to conquer them. Right? Good. So where does it come? Negativity from within. All this. If I forget myself, if I forget my innate qualities, definitely negativity will start. Even the world will show us in that way. And then influence, impact will be there. And we will carry. Something happened to someone, and then we carry with that same. We use the same energy. Oh, the child had to do this and that happened, and oh, my child hasn't come yet at home, and I'm worrying. Oh, same thing will happen to my child also. Why do I have to have those thoughts, negative thoughts? Then people will say, no, because in this world, so many things, negative things are happening. So obviously you will get those thoughts. But no, we need to believe in our positive thoughts. How can I give up? Have positive thought, and that positive thought will protect the other person also. Isn't it? Sometimes it's nothing happening, but we create that kind of atmosphere and vibration. So we hurt ourselves and we hurt other person also. So where is the wisdom? So now I need to use this pure wisdom that I need to hold on my positive nature, positivity, positive awareness, positive affirmation that I need to use again and again. So I create that positive environment for myself and for everyone. Whether I'm at home or I'm working with someone, at the office, traveling, eating, drinking, sleeping, wherever I am, let me use this positive energy. And this is my protection. This is like a shield for myself. Negativity will never help us. Okay. So, how to conquer? Just use the weapon of positive energy. And where does it come? Positive energy? By doing meditation and by reading good, very beautiful spiritual good books. You can read also, you can listen also, you can talk about it. Because in meditation doesn't mean you just sit down, because we need to have some creativity. So while doing some actions and interactions, so on and so on, so in that also we need to use this positive energy. Correct? If people when we talk to some people, and sometimes they talk about negative things, so let me find some, at least one positive point will be there in that incident, right? So let me find that and let's talk about that. It's the goal. That's my goal. So let me remind myself, who am I? I'm an energy with a positive thinking or positive vibrations. So I am the creator of my positive energy. I am the master, that I'm using my peace and loveful qualities. And So let's go into the meditation experience. We'll help you with some words. So wherever you are, you can sit back in a relaxed position, upright position. Just for a few minutes, you can focus on yourself. Let's go within. I travel inward. I go within and I try to see myself, my inner kingdom, my inner world. Today, I have understood that I am the creator of my own inner world and outer world. In this life, there are many episodes and situations. Many a time I experience negative energy. But now I realize that it is just my own feelings that I have created. Now let me awaken my power, the power of positivity. Just imagine the dark room, no lights. But far away, there's a point of light. The light is calling me. Come to me. Free yourself from the darkness of negativity. As I awaken myself, I open my eyes and I walk away from this dark room. My goal is to reach to that point of light. The light of hope, the light of positivity, the light of peace and love, the light of power. As I come into the light, The darkness of negativity is disappearing. And I see everywhere there's a light of wisdom, the light of knowledge. And this light is uplifting me, giving me my self-confidence once again. The courage, determination is coming back. I feel I'm completely free from darkness.